Good morning everyone. This is Pavani. Hope everyone is fine. Today I would like to take for 8th to 10th standard conditional clause part. It is a grammar part. It's very interesting. Okay, if you listen with good concentration, you can understand the topic very easily. Now see here, actually what is conditional clause? The sentences which begin with if, okay, the sentences which begin with if are called conditional sentences or if clause sentences. Okay, the sentences which begin with if are called conditional sentences or if clause sentences. Why conditional I said? Here, because if express the reason, if express the condition, that's why we call it as if clause or conditional clauses. Okay, then an if clause sentence has two parts. Okay, an if clause sentence have how many parts? Two parts. What are they? If clause part and main clause part. It has two parts. Those are if clause part and main clause part. Okay, so for example, if you take one example, if you go out in the rain, you will get wet. Okay, if you go out in the rain, you will get wet. So now see here, if I express the reason if here, if you go out in the rain, you will get, definitely you will get wet. Okay, if you go out in the rain, you will get wet. How many sentences are here? Two sentences. Why? Because I have used the word, I have used here comma. Okay, I have, see here, I break the sentence into two. If you go out in the rain, you will get wet. And you have to remember that when you are making if clause sentences, definitely there will be the comma in the middle of the sentence. Definitely you have to place the comma in the middle of the sentence. Okay, so now if you go out in the rain, as the sentence consists if, the first part of the sentence consists what? If. So this sentence is called if clause sentence. Okay, the second part of the sentence comes under what? Main clause. Okay, comes under main clause. Now for example, you see, if you go out in the rain, you will get wet. For example, if you will get wet is not there. Suppose you will get wet is not there. Assume like that. Now see here, if you go out in the rain, is it giving any meaning here? Is it a complete sentence? If you go out in the rain means what? Still something is lagging. Okay, still something is lagging. That means this is what? Always if clause depends on the main clause. Always if clause depends on the main clause. It is not giving the complete meaning, right? Okay, so if you go out in the rain, if you go out in the rain, what next? That is not given. So if you go out in the rain, if we add the sentence, you will get wet, then it is a complete meaning. Then it is a complete meaning. Okay, so if clause sentence always depends on the main clause. For example, you will get wet. Okay, it is one sentence we can understand. Main clause complete meaning it gives. You will get wet. Okay, you will get wet. But here, if you go out in the rain means still something is lagging next to what happened. Okay, then if you go out in the rain, you will get wet. Then it is a complete sentence. Always if clause depends on the main clause, you need to understand. The sentence which consists if comes under if clause sentence. So after the comma, the next part comes under the main clause. So always if clause and main clause we have to separate with comma. Okay, in conditional clauses you have to use in the middle of the sentence comma to separate main clause and if clause. Always if clause depends on the main clause. Did you get up to here everyone? Yes. Now see here. Then there are three types of if clause sentences. How many types of if clause sentences we have? Three types of if clause sentences. Okay, three types of if clause sentences. And what are they? Type 1 is what? Probable or likely condition. Probable or likely condition. Then type 2, improbable or imaginary condition. Improbable or imaginary condition. And type 3 is impossible condition. So now see, for example, first one, type 1, probable or likely condition I told you. So what is probable? Probable means which is likely to happen. Okay, probable means what? Which is likely to happen. For example, if you take the example, see here, type 1, I have written one sentence. If he runs fast, he will reach there in time. If he runs fast, he will reach there in time. Somewhere he is going, but he will reach there in time if he runs fast. That means see here. So the sentence like possibility is there. Chances are there. If at all if he run fast, definitely he will reach the place in time. Possibility is there now. Possibility, probability means same. Okay, which is likely to happen. So if you run fast, definitely you will reach to the spot in time. Okay, so chances are there that definitely you are going to reach the spot in time. Okay, so that is called what? Probable or likely condition. Probable or likely condition means which is likely to happen. Definitely it will happen. For example, same first example I have given. If you go out in the rain, you will get wet. Chances are there. Will you get wet or not? Will you get wet or not? Without, even though if you carry the umbrella also, sometimes you will get wet. Okay. So here chances are there when you like what? Probable or likely condition means what? Which is likely to happen. Chances are there it happens. So the type 1 example is what? If he runs fast, he will reach there in time. Okay. So now see here. If he runs fast, he will reach there in time. First example I have given for probable. Like what? Type 1 probable or likely condition which is likely to happen. Now if he runs fast, he will reach there in time. Okay, chances are there. Now the sentence which consists if comes under what? If clause. The after the comma, the next part of the sentence comes under main clause. Again you can see if he runs fast, something is lagging here. It is not giving the complete meaning. He will reach there in time, then it is giving the complete meaning. Now let us see why we call it as type 1 likely to happen. Okay, probable or likely condition. So always remember in type 1 if clause will be in which tense? If clause runs is what? V1, right? Runs is which tense? V1. So if clause part in type 1 is simple present. Okay, simple present, that you need to remember everyone. In type 1 if clause part will be in simple present tense and main clause will be in simple future. Okay, main clause will be in simple future. See once, if he runs fast, okay, runs is V1. So if clause sentence will be in simple present and main clause will be in simple future. Will reach, will plus V1. So it is what? Simple future. You know tenses, right? Already I have taught you tenses. Okay. So will is what? Simple future. Will plus V1 is what? Simple future. Okay. So that you have to remember. Type 1 is what? Probably, which is likely to happen. Okay. In that type 1, if clause sentence will be in simple present tense and main clause sentence will be in simple future. For example, one more sentence we take. If he reads well, he will get good marks. He will get good marks. Now see here. Same like what? Probability is there. Like what? Chances are there. Probable. Now if he reads well. Again this sentence is what? If clause. The sentence consists, if is called if clause sentence. The sentence in which if is there, it is if clause and the remaining part is what? Main clause. Now see here. If he reads well, he will get good marks. So again reads is what? V1. Reads is what? V1. Then in type 1, if clause will be in simple present. Okay, and he will get good marks. Will plus V1. Get is again V1. Will is there. Then this is what? Simple future. Okay, simple future. Once again, let me explain you. So there are 3 types of if clause sentences. In that type 1, I have explained to you now. In type 1, likely to happen. Okay, probable or likely condition. What is the name of the condition? Probable condition or likely condition we can say. So which is likely to happen. Chances are there it happens. That is called what? Probable condition. The probability is there. Okay, if he reads well, he will get good marks. Chances are there. If he reads well, definitely he can score good marks. So that is called what? Probable condition. In type 1, if clause sentence will be in simple present and main clause sentence will be in simple future. So let us go to type 2. Okay. Like type 2 is what? Imaginary condition. Okay, improbable or imaginary condition. Type 2 is what? Improbable or imaginary condition. Improbable or imaginary condition. Okay, improbable or imaginary condition means what? Which is in imagination. Okay, for example, you go somewhere, you want to like what? You went to a garment shop, you want to purchase a dress. But by seeing the cost of that dress, you don't have that much enough money to purchase the dress. So you went to your home. Then what will you think the next day if someone will put on the same dress? Okay, yesterday if I would have the money, I would have purchased, like that you may feel, right? So now imaginary, that is what? Imaginary condition. if I would got enough money, I would purchase yesterday only. You'll feel like that. So that is called what? Imaginary condition. Okay, imaginary or improbable condition. Almost sure to happen. Okay, it is almost sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. If the condition is fulfilled. Almost sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. For example, if I got first rank, my father would purchase a bicycle. Now see here, if I got first rank, my father would purchase a bicycle for me. So now see here, if I got first rank, now the sentence which consists if is called what? If clause. Don't think that always if clause will be at the beginning. It may be the second sentence also. Main clause will be sometimes first, if clause will be next. Okay. So next, the remaining part is what? After comma, the second part is what? Main clause. This is what? Main clause. So now see here, if clause part is in which tense? Now you have to say, okay? If clause, see now actually what is type 2? Improbable or imaginary condition. It is not probable, it is improbable condition. Nothing but imaginary. Another name for improbable condition, what? Imaginary condition, which is almost sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. If at all, if it is fulfilled, definitely if you get good marks, definitely your father will get a bicycle for you. If it is fulfilled, then only. Otherwise, no. Understood? If the condition is fulfilled, then only it will happen. Otherwise, no. Then what is the condition here? If I got first rank, then only his father will get the bicycle for him. Okay. So now see here. If I got first rank, so got is what? V2. Got is what? V2. Then in type 2, simple present will be in simple past. Okay. In type 2, if clause part is in simple past. And main clause, my father would. Would means what? Conditional past. This is what? Conditional past. Will changes to would. Will changes to what? Would. In the first sentence, what we have taken, see here. He will get good marks. He would get good marks. Like that we can write. Okay. So this is what? Conditional past. Okay. So in type 2, see here. Type 2 is what? Improbable or imaginary condition. Improbable or imaginary condition means which is almost sure to happen. Which is almost sure to happen when the condition is fulfilled. When the condition is fulfilled. Fulfilled means what here? Definitely if you will get a first rank, then definitely what the father promised you, he will get it for you. Okay. So see here, almost sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. When the condition is fulfilled, then only. So if I got first rank, if at all if I get only, my father will get for me. So it should be in past form. It should be in past form. Nothing but V2. So if I got, if clause will be in type 2, if clause will be in simple past, main clause will be in conditional past. Will changes to would. Will changes to what? Would. Okay. Then last one is what? Type 3. Type 3 is unreal condition. Okay. Type 3 is what? Impossible. Impossible condition. Unless you work hard, you will not succeed. Okay. First one is what? Probable condition, which is likely to happen. Chances are there, it will happen. Second is what? Imaginary condition. It is almost sure to happen, but if the condition is fulfilled, when you will get, then only you will get what your parents have promised you. Okay. Then now third one is what? Impossible condition. So what is impossible condition? Impossible condition means unless you work hard, you will not succeed what you want. Okay, that is what? Unreal condition, which is unreal condition. Okay. So now here, if I take the example, now see, for example, second one you can take one more also. Just I would like to explain one more example. Here I will write. If I were a bird, I would fly high. I would fly high. If I were a bird, I would fly high. So now you are not a bird. Imaginary. This is imaginary condition. Imagination. If I were a bird, I would fly high. Again, were is what? V2. That means if clause part Okay, if clause part is simple past in type 2. Okay, in type 2, if clause part will be simple past and main clause will be conditional past. Okay, so if I conditional past, if I were a bird, I would fly high, but you are not a bird. It is just imaginary condition. Okay, you can use with I, he, she, it, they. You can use the word were, simple past tense. Okay, is it clear? Then now coming to type 3, it is impossible condition, unreal condition we can say. Unless we work hard on something, we will not succeed. Then we can call it as impossible condition. Okay, so now for example, if I had studied hard, if I had studied hard, I would have got first rank. If I had studied hard, I would have got first rank. See here. If I had studied hard, I would have got first rank. Now see here, it is what? Impossible condition. It is impossible condition. Now see here, if I had studied hard, the sentence which consists if is called what? If clause. Okay, the second part of the sentence is called main clause. Always if clause depends on the main clause, that you need to remember. And here had studied is in which form? V3 form. That means what? Past perfect. So in type 3, if clause will be in past perfect and main clause will be conditional past plus have. Extra what we have here? Conditional past as it is. Here would. Extra what we got? Have. So conditional past plus have you can write. Okay. Conditional past plus have. Now see here. Impossible condition. What is impossible condition? Impossible condition can be called as unreal condition, because unless you put your effort, you will not succeed in anything. Okay, so we can call it as impossible condition. In impossible condition, like what? If clause sentence. If clause sentence will be in past perfect and main clause sentence will be conditional past plus have. Here conditional past, here conditional past plus have. Have extra is added here. Okay, have plus again V3 form. Okay, now see here. Now if I had studied hard, I would have got first rank. So if I had studied hard, had plus V3. Studied means what? Studied. So had plus V3. So it is what? Past perfect. It is what? Past perfect. Okay. So that is called what? Impossible condition. What is that? Impossible condition. Next, if I give one more sentence, like if I give one more sentence. Okay. Now see here. If I had seen the signal, I would have stopped my vehicle. If I had seen the red signal, I would have stopped my vehicle. I would have stopped my vehicle. Now see here. If I had seen the red signal. So again this is what? If clause part, and we had seen. It is what? Past perfect. So in type 3, if clause will be in past perfect and main clause. See here. I would have stopped. Would have plus V3. Okay. So conditional past plus have plus V3. This is the structure. Okay, this is the structure. Once again, I will tell you just only the structures. Okay. So now see here. First one is what? Probable condition or improbable condition. Second one is first one is probable or likely condition. Second one is improbable or imaginary condition. Third one is what? Impossible condition. Okay. So just now you have seen the examples. I'm going to just tell you the type, like what is the structure. Okay. The structure I am going to tell you how it will be. Okay. So now yes, type 1. It is what? Likely, probable or likely condition. It is probable or likely condition. In this, if clause will be simple present and main clause will be simple future. Okay. Then now, type 2, improbable or imaginary condition. Improbable or imaginary condition. Okay. In this, if clause will be simple past and main clause will be conditional past plus have. Only conditional past. Okay. Then type 3. It is impossible condition. Unless you work hard, you will not succeed. So it is impossible condition. Okay. It is impossible condition. Now here, if clause part is what? Past perfect. Main clause part is what? Conditional past plus have. Past plus have plus V3. Conditional past plus have plus V3. Okay. So now you see here, for example, one sentence like what? If clause. Simple. Now you can see simple present changes to simple past. Simple past changes to past perfect. Okay. Simple present changes to simple past. Simple past changes to past perfect. Okay. Here, for example, runs is there. Okay. Then it becomes what? Ran here. Then it becomes what? Had run. Like that. And here, main clause. Will run. Will run changes to what? Would run. Would run. Then here, would have run. Would have run. Okay. Would have run. In this way, it changes. Okay. Once again, I will repeat. Would have run. Now see here. Type 1, probable or likely condition, which is likely to happen. Okay. Which is likely to happen. Chances are there. It happens in type 1. Okay. So, in type 1, if clause will be simple present tense and main clause will be simple future. In type 1, if clause will be in simple present, main clause will be in simple future tense. Okay. And in second, type 2, improbable or imaginary condition, which is like what? In imagination. Okay. It is in imagination. Almost the condition is sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. Okay. Almost sure to happen if the condition is fulfilled. For example, as I told you, if I got first rank, my father would have got a bicycle for me. Okay. So, if the condition is fulfilled, definitely it will happen. And it is imaginary condition. If at all if I get, then only it will happen. So, here, if clause part will be simple past and main clause part will be conditional past. Okay. Then type 3 is what? Impossible condition. Unless you work on something, you will not succeed. That is sure. Okay. So, it is impossible condition. Then in impossible condition, if clause part will be past perfect and main clause will be would have plus V3 form. Would have plus V3 form. So now here, for example, if I take in simple present tense runs, it will change into simple past in type 2. That is what? Ran. And this ran in type 2, ran changes to type 3 as what? Had run. Okay. Then here, will run changes to would run. Would run changes to would have run. You can take shall run. Shall run changes to should run. Should run changes to should have run. Okay, will or shall you can take. Okay, is it clear everyone? So, this is the topic. it is very important. If at all, if you remember in type 1 what we have to use. Type 1 simple present tense, if clause will be in simple present tense and main clause will be in simple future. That you have to remember in type 1. And type 2, if clause will be simple past and main clause will be conditional past. And in type 3, if clause will be in past perfect and main clause will be conditional past plus have. If at all, if you don't remember like that, immediately you can write like a chart. Okay, simple present tense. If clause will be, anyhow you know that always if clause depends on the main clause. So you have two sentences in a sentence. You are dividing the sentence into two parts. One sentence. One is if clause part and one is main clause part. So type 1 you have to put. Type 1 present tense changes to simple past in type 2. Simple past changes to in type 3 as past perfect. And here in like what, type 1 simple future changes to what? Conditional past. Will changes to would. Would changes to would have plus V3 form. It's very simple to remember. In this way you have to learn conditional sentences and you need to once again go through the examples which I have given you. It's very clear. So I hope everyone have understood this topic. Once again, practice the sentences so that you will get, you make some sentences on your own and try to find out what is in like what in type 1 simple present and in type 2 simple past and in type 3 past perfect. Okay, first one is simple future, then it is conditional past. Simple future nothing but will or shall you can take. If it is will, it changes to should. Should changes to should have. Okay, if it is will, would changes to would have plus V3 form. If it is shall changes to should changes to should have plus V3 form. In this way you need to remember. So hope everyone have understood. Once again, listen the class twice so that you will get a clear understanding and try to make sentences on your own. Then you will get an idea. Okay, so hope everyone have understood. Thank you one and all.